To get started, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. Okay, let's start the audiobook. Self-Directed IRA Precious Metals, Gold IRA Precious Metals IRA. In an era defined by economic uncertainties, fluctuating stock markets, and the ever-present specter of inflation, savvy investors are increasingly seeking refuge and diversification beyond traditional paper assets. Amongst these alternative investment strategies, the Self-Directed IRA Precious Metals, often referred to as a Gold IRA or Precious Metals IRA, has emerged as a compelling option for those aiming to secure their retirement future and safeguard their wealth. This audiobook delves into the intricacies of self-directed precious metals IRAs, exploring their benefits, mechanics, and why they are increasingly viewed as a cornerstone for long-term financial security, particularly highlighting the compelling case for including gold within such a retirement portfolio. Understanding the foundation, self-directed IRAs. To comprehend the appeal of a precious metals IRA, it's crucial to first grasp the concept of a self-directed IRA. Unlike traditional IRAs offered by mainstream brokerage firms and banks, which typically limit investments to publicly traded stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs, a self-directed IRA provides a far broader investment universe. Think of it as an IRA with amplified investment flexibility. The core difference lies in the custodian. Traditional IRAs are managed by custodians who primarily deal with mainstream assets. Self-directed IRAs, on the other hand, are administered by specialized custodians who are equipped to handle a wider array of alternative assets, including but not limited to real estate, direct ownership of properties, including residential, commercial, and land, private equity and venture capital, investments in non-publicly traded companies, tax liens and deeds, opportunities in the realm of property taxes, cryptocurrencies, digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum depending on custodian and evolving regulations, precious metals, physical gold, silver, platinum, and palladium, promissory notes and private loans, lending opportunities, limited liability companies, LLCs, investing in and managing businesses through an LLC structure within the IRA. The empowerment offered by a self-directed IRA is significant. It places control squarely in the hands of the account holder, allowing them to make investment decisions beyond the confines of Wall Street's conventional offerings. This direct control is precisely what makes the Precious Metals IRA, a specific type of self-directed IRA, so attractive to investors seeking tangible asset diversification. The allure of precious metals, beyond paper promises. Throughout history, precious metals, particularly gold and silver, have held a unique and enduring value. They are not merely commodities, they are considered stores of value, safe haven assets, and inflation hedges. In a world increasingly reliant on fiat currencies, paper money backed by government decree rather than tangible assets, the inherent scarcity and intrinsic worth of precious metals offer a compelling counterpoint. Why precious metals and why gold in particular? Intrinsic value and scarcity. Unlike stocks and bonds, which represent ownership or debt obligations in entities that can potentially fail, precious metals possess inherent value due to their limited supply and the resources required for their extraction. Gold, in particular, is finite and has been valued across cultures and civilizations for millennia. This inherent value serves as a bedrock of stability, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Inflation hedge. Historically, precious metals, especially gold, have demonstrated a strong ability to act as a hedge against inflation. When the purchasing power of fiat currencies erodes due to inflationary pressures, the price of gold tends to rise. This is because gold is a tangible asset that cannot be printed or debased like paper money. As the cost of goods and services increases in inflationary environments, gold, maintaining its intrinsic value, becomes relatively more valuable, preserving your purchasing power. Safe haven asset in times of crisis. In periods of geopolitical instability, economic downturns, market volatility, and global crises, precious metals often act as safe haven assets. Investors tend to flock to gold and silver during these times, seeking refuge from the turbulence and perceived risks associated with stocks, bonds, and other volatile assets. This increased demand drives up precious metal prices, providing portfolio protection and potentially even capital appreciation during periods of widespread market stress. Diversification. Beyond traditional assets, precious metals exhibit a low or even negative correlation with traditional asset classes like stocks and bonds. This means that when stock markets are declining or bond yields are suffering, precious metals may move in the opposite direction or remain stable. Including precious metals in a diversified portfolio can therefore reduce overall portfolio volatility and enhance risk-adjusted returns. By allocating a portion of your retirement savings to precious metals, you are not solely reliant on the performance of the stock market or the bond market, spreading your risk and potentially improving long-term portfolio stability. Preservation of wealth across generations. Precious metals have a proven track record of preserving wealth across generations. Unlike paper currencies that can be devalued or become obsolete, physical precious metals retain their value over long periods, acting as a tangible legacy that can be passed down through families. This long-term value preservation is particularly relevant for retirement savings, as the goal is to build wealth that will last throughout your retirement years and potentially beyond. Delving deeper, the Precious Metals IRA, Gold IRA. A Precious Metals IRA, often specifically referred to as a Gold IRA when gold is the primary focus, is a specific type of self-directed IRA that allows you to hold physical precious metals within a tax-advantaged retirement account. Instead of paper gold investments like gold ETFs or mining stocks, a Gold IRA allows you to own and store physical gold bullion, along with other IRS-approved precious metals like silver, platinum, and palladium. IRS requirements for precious metals in an IRA. The IRS has specific guidelines regarding the types and forms of precious metals that are permissible within an IRA. To qualify for inclusion in a Precious Metals IRA, metals must meet stringent purity and fineness standards and must be held in specific forms. Gold must be gold bars or coins meeting minimum purity requirements, typically 0.995 fine for gold bars and 0.9999 fine for gold coins like American Gold Eagles. Examples of IRS-approved gold include American Gold Eagles, American Gold Buffaloes, Canadian Gold Maple Leafs, Austrian Gold Philharmonics, and certain gold bars produced by recognized manufacturers. Silver must be silver bars or coins meeting minimum purity requirements, typically 0.999 fine. Examples include American Silver Eagles, Canadian Silver Maple Leafs, Austrian Silver Philharmonics, and certain silver bars. Platinum must be platinum bars or coins meeting minimum purity requirements, typically 9995 fine. Examples include American Platinum Eagles, Canadian Platinum Maple Leafs, and certain platinum bars. Palladium must be palladium bars or coins meeting minimum purity requirements, typically 9995 fine. Examples include Canadian Palladium Maple Leafs and certain palladium bars. Important considerations regarding form and storage. Form: only specific forms of bullion are allowed. Collectible coins, numismatic coins, and jewelry are not permitted in a Precious Metals IRA. The focus is on investment-grade bullion, bars and coins of recognized mints and refiners. Storage: you cannot store IRA-owned precious metals at home or in a safe deposit box. The IRS mandates that precious metals held in an IRA must be stored in an approved depository. These depositories are specialized, secure facilities that are insured and follow strict IRS regulations for the safekeeping of IRA assets. Custodians often have partnerships with multiple depositories, allowing you to choose a location that suits you. The benefits of a Precious Metals IRA, Gold IRA. A deeper dive beyond the general advantages of precious metals already discussed, a Precious Metals IRA amplifies these benefits by incorporating the tax advantages inherent in retirement accounts. Let's examine the specific advantages in greater detail. Enhanced portfolio diversification and risk mitigation. As highlighted earlier, precious metals provide diversification beyond traditional assets. Within a retirement context, this is even more crucial. Retirement portfolios built solely on stocks and bonds are vulnerable to market downturns and economic shocks. Adding precious metals, especially gold, can significantly buffer your portfolio against these risks. If stock markets decline leading up to or during your retirement, the gold component of your IRA may appreciate, offsetting losses in other areas and providing a more stable overall portfolio value. This is particularly critical as you approach retirement, when preserving capital becomes paramount. Inflation protection. Within a tax-advantaged environment, the inflation hedging capability of precious metals becomes even more potent within a tax-advantaged IRA. In a traditional IRA, your contributions may be tax-deductible and your earnings grow tax-deferred. In a Roth IRA, your contributions are made with after-tax dollars, but your earnings and withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. In either case, the gains you experience from the appreciation of precious metals within your IRA are sheltered from immediate taxation. This tax-advantaged growth allows your precious metals holdings to compound more effectively over time, maximizing their inflation hedging potential and long-term wealth-building capabilities. Safe haven security and peace of mind for retirement. Savings. Retirement savings represent a lifetime of hard work and diligent saving. The prospect of losing a significant portion of those savings due to market crashes or economic crises is understandably a major concern for retirees and those approaching retirement. A Precious Metals IRA offers a tangible hedge against these fears. Knowing that a portion of your retirement nest egg is held in physical, tangible assets like gold, stored securely in an insured depository, provides a significant sense of security and peace of mind. This psychological benefit can be just as valuable as the financial advantages, especially in uncertain times. Direct ownership and control over tangible assets. Unlike paper gold investments or indirect exposure to precious metals, a Precious Metals IRA grants you direct ownership of physical bullion. You are not relying on the performance of a company or the solvency of a financial institution. You own the actual gold, silver, platinum, or palladium bars or coins held in your name within your IRA account. This direct ownership provides a sense of control and tangible security that paper assets cannot replicate. You can physically see and touch the assets you own, knowing that they are safely stored and insured on your behalf. Potential for long-term growth and appreciation. While precious metals are not typically viewed as high-growth investments in the same vein as technology stocks, they have historically demonstrated significant long-term appreciation, particularly during periods of economic instability, inflation, and currency devaluation. As global debt levels continue to rise and concerns about fiat currency stability persist, the long-term outlook for precious metals remains positive. A Precious Metals IRA allows you to participate in this potential long-term appreciation within a tax-advantaged environment, allowing your retirement savings to benefit from the enduring value of these precious assets. Legacy planning and intergenerational wealth transfer. The enduring value and historical stability of precious metals make them an excellent asset for legacy planning and intergenerational wealth transfer. A Precious Metals IRA can be part of a broader strategy to ensure that your wealth is preserved and passed down to future generations. Physical precious metals are tangible assets that can be easily bequeathed, providing a lasting legacy for your heirs. Furthermore, the tax-advantaged nature of an IRA can potentially minimize estate taxes and facilitate a smoother transfer of wealth to your beneficiaries. Setting up your Precious Metals IRA, Gold IRA. A step-by-step guide. Establishing a precious metals IRA is a straightforward but important process that requires careful attention to detail and adherence to IRS regulations. Here's a comprehensive guide to navigate the setup process. Step 1. Choose a specialized self-directed IRA custodian. The most crucial step is selecting a reputable and experienced self-directed IRA custodian that specializes in precious metals IRAs. Not all custodians are equipped to handle alternative assets like physical precious metals. Look for custodians who specialize in precious metals IRAs. They should have extensive experience and expertise in handling the complexities of precious metal transactions, storage, and IRS compliance. Have a strong reputation and track record. Research the custodian's history, client reviews, and industry ratings. Look for custodians with a long-standing presence and a proven track record of reliability and customer service. Offer competitive fee structures. Understand the custodian's fees for account setup, annual maintenance, storage, and transactions. Compare fee structures from different custodians to ensure you are getting a fair and transparent pricing model. Provide excellent customer support. Choose a custodian that offers responsive and knowledgeable customer support to assist you with any questions or issues that may arise. Offer a range of depository options. Ensure the custodian works with multiple IRS-approved depositories, giving you flexibility in choosing a location that suits your needs. Offer educational resources. A good custodian will provide educational materials and resources to help you understand the intricacies of precious metals IRAs and make informed investment decisions. Step 2. Fund your precious metals IRA, rollover, transfer, or contribution. Once you have chosen a custodian, you need to fund your precious metals IRA. There are several ways to do this. Roll over from an existing retirement account. The most common method is to roll over funds from an existing IRA, traditional IRA, Roth IRA, SEP IRA, simple IRA, or a 401k, 403b, or other qualified retirement plan. A rollover involves transferring funds directly from your existing account to your new precious metals IRA without incurring taxes or penalties, as long as it is a direct rollover or completed within 60 days for an indirect rollover. Transfer from another IRA. If you already have a traditional or Roth IRA at another institution, you can initiate a trustee-to-trustee transfer. This involves directly transferring funds from your existing IRA custodian to your new self-directed IRA custodian. Transfers are also tax-free and penalty-free. Direct contribution, subject to annual limits. You can also make direct contributions to your precious metals IRA, just like you would to a traditional or Roth IRA. However, annual contribution limits apply, and contribution deductibility may depend on your income and filing status. For individuals under 50, the contribution limit for 2023 is $6,500, and for those 50 and over, it's $7,500. Step 3. Select an IRS-approved depository for secure storage. As previously mentioned, the IRS mandates that precious metals in an IRA must be stored in an IRS-approved depository. Your custodian will typically provide a list of partnered depositories. Consider the following factors when choosing a depository. Security and insurance. Ensure the depository is highly secure, employing state-of-the-art security measures, and provides comprehensive insurance coverage for your stored precious metals. Reputation and track record. Choose a depository with a strong reputation and a proven track record of secure storage and reliable service. Location. While location may be less of a concern, as you won't be physically accessing the metals, some investors prefer depositories located within the United States. Storage options. Inquire about storage options. Segregated storage, where your metals are stored separately from other clients' metals, versus commingled storage, where your metals are stored alongside other clients' metals. Segregated storage typically comes at a higher cost but offers greater assurance of ownership identity. Fees. Understand the depository storage fees, which are typically charged annually and may be based on the value or weight of your stored metals. Step 4. Purchase IRS-approved precious metals. Once your account is funded and you have selected a depository, you can proceed to purchase IRS-approved precious metals. Your custodian will typically work with reputable precious metals dealers. You will instruct your custodian to purchase specific types and quantities of IRS-approved bullion on your behalf, using the funds in your IRA account. Work with reputable dealers. Ensure you are purchasing precious metals from reputable and established dealers who offer fair pricing and high-quality bullion that meets IRS purity standards. Your custodian can often recommend or facilitate transactions with trusted dealers. Specify IRS-approved metals. Clearly specify that you are purchasing IRS-approved precious metals for your IRA and ensure that the metals meet the IRS purity and form requirements. Secure confirmation and documentation. Obtain confirmation of your precious metal purchases and ensure that all transactions are properly documented and recorded by your custodian. Step 5. Ongoing account management and monitoring. After your Precious Metals IRA is established and funded, you will need to monitor your account and manage it over time. Regularly review statements. Review your account statements from your custodian and depository to track your holdings, fees, and account activity. Stay informed about market conditions. Stay informed about precious metals market trends, economic developments, and factors that may impact the value of your precious metals holdings. Rebalancing. Optional. Depending on your investment strategy and risk tolerance, you may consider rebalancing your portfolio periodically. This could involve selling some precious metals and reinvesting in other assets within your self-directed IRA, or vice versa. Consult with a financial advisor for guidance on portfolio rebalancing strategies. Withdrawals in retirement. When you reach retirement age and begin taking distributions from your Precious Metals IRA, you can choose to take distributions in cash by directing your custodian to sell a portion of your precious metals and distribute the cash, or in physical precious metals, though physical distributions may have tax implications and logistical considerations. Is a Precious Metals IRA, Gold IRA, right for you? A Precious Metals IRA can be a valuable addition to a well-diversified retirement portfolio, particularly for investors who are concerned about inflation. If you are worried about the potential for rising inflation and the erosion of purchasing power, a Precious Metals IRA can provide a hedge against inflation. Seek portfolio diversification. If you want to diversify your retirement portfolio beyond traditional stocks and bonds and reduce overall portfolio risk, precious metals can offer valuable diversification benefits. Desire a safe haven asset. If you are concerned about economic uncertainty, market volatility, and geopolitical instability, gold and other precious metals can act as safe haven assets, providing portfolio protection during turbulent times. Have a long-term investment horizon. Precious metals IRAs are generally best suited for long-term investors who are looking to preserve wealth and hedge against long-term risks like inflation and currency devaluation. Conclusion: securing your future with precious metals in a self-directed IRA. In a world awash with financial complexities and uncertainties, the allure of tangible assets like precious metals, especially gold, as a component of a well-rounded retirement strategy is undeniable. The Self-Directed IRA Precious Metals, or Gold IRA, offers a powerful and tax-advantaged avenue to incorporate these historically resilient assets into your retirement portfolio. By providing diversification, inflation protection, safe haven appeal, and direct ownership of physical bullion, a Precious Metals IRA empowers investors to take greater control of their financial future and build a more secure and robust retirement nest egg. The benefits of a Precious Metals IRA, particularly in the current economic climate, are compelling. For individuals seeking to safeguard their wealth, hedge against inflation, and diversify beyond traditional paper assets, exploring the possibilities of a self-directed IRA. Precious metals, focused on the enduring value of gold, is a prudent and increasingly popular step towards achieving long-term financial security and peace of mind in retirement. Take the time to research reputable custodians, understand the process, and consider whether a Precious Metals IRA aligns with your individual investment goals and risk tolerance. The potential rewards of diversifying with precious metals within a tax-advantaged retirement account are significant and warrant serious consideration for any investor looking to secure their financial future. Also, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience. And this is the best guide available anywhere, in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial investment or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. This is the end of this audiobook. I hope you enjoyed this and found it valuable. I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. So again, I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. All the best to you.